To all of you that's in here, if you guys want to exit out of this and go to the new video, we've got it up and running again. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I'll meet everybody over there. Sorry about the problem. Okay, I'm back here with you. Robo, this is the new one. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me okay? Hopefully everybody's made it back over here to this one. Sorry about that, guys. I really don't know what the problem was. I was just farming away, so don't ask me. Okay, we've got Robo, we've got Undead. Looks like mine's not updated. I don't see. There we go. 6 people watching. I think that was about what we were at last time. So, okay. Well, we're going to resume. Once again, I'm really sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what happened, but you know how things are. So, JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation. JojaMart too greedy. They dug too deep. That's what happened over there. Snips are ready. Look at that, guys. We are a parsnip farm now. $15 parsnips. You see the little star? There's silver stars and gold stars. And the higher quality the plant, the better star it gets, and it sells for more. So we had a good parsnip. Gonna water these guys. And it's tempting to go buy new seeds, but let's see how much money we have. I'm thinking we're not going to. We are instead going to do some fishing today. We don't need that. We're actually not going to take any of these tools with us. We're going to save it all for fish. Plus, while we go over there, we can walk around on the beach, we'll find some of the seashells and things like that. We can pick those up, we can save them, get a little bit extra, and we're going to be getting pretty close to affording that backpack. Notice the exclamation marks flashing. That says we've finished one of the missions. We raised a parsnip. So there's an extra 100 gold for us. That's going to come in handy for our backpack aspirations. Know if anybody answered or saw, because I didn't see anything, but what's some games you guys play to relax? Because as I said, this is a big one for me. That's why I thought it would be kind of a fun one to stream tonight for you guys, just to sort of show off the game, hopefully show it to some people who have never seen it before. And I've been streaming a lot of kind of hard action games lately. Thought it'd be nice to play something a little bit different. RoboClay likes the little butterflies. Yeah, we'll just kind of hang out, chill, do a little bit of fishing, enjoy the old school water wave sort of sound. Hidden object games on his tablet. Hidden object games, what's a couple that you really like? This fish is ours. He was giving us a little bit of trouble there. Got ourselves a halibut. Super soothing, super relaxing. There's something that's really beautiful about sprite-based games like this. And I know that a lot of you guys are retro players, so that definitely would be something that would appeal to you guys, I would imagine. Treasure chest, but we're not going to go for it. We are focused on the fish. Oh, look at that. 18-inch halibut, a new world record. Undead loves retro, yeah. Me too. I love both, to tell you the truth. I love retro games, I grew up with them, and I love modern games as well. One of the things that I want to try to get across as I stream more and more games for everybody is just, I like a really wide variety of games. So I want to try to keep things fresh, rather than only playing first-person shooters from nowadays. I want to try to play a lot of different games from a really broad amount of time with a lot of really variable genres. That's why I thought, well, I go from Dark Souls to Bulletstorm to that platformer we were playing. Check this out. Tomorrow we've got Super Meat Boy coming. I'm really excited about that. I cannot wait to stream Super Meat Boy for everybody. It's going to be crazy. Some of the levels in that game that I'm going to be showing you are just, it's not even within the realm of sensibility. So I'm really looking forward to our Super Meat Boy stream. Sarah is going to be streaming Andromeda on Saturday, actually. That's something that I'm pretty excited about. She is a Mass Effect guru, and it's going to be really fun to listen to what she has to say about why Andromeda was heartbreaking to Mass Effect fans. So definitely tune in, hear what she's got to say. That'll be a lot of fun. Check in on the chat. Agatha Christie Hidden Object Games, that's what Robo likes. Undead still can't get into first-person shooters. RoboClay's looking forward to both streams, thank you. First-person shooters on consoles. You prefer keyboard and mouse, right? Actually, I've played more action games on console than I have on PC. I play a lot of PC games, but I pretty much play games like this. I play strategy and simulators, like Sims, Prison Architect. I'm going to stream Prison Architect for you guys before too long. That's a game that I've probably got the most time on in Steam, just because it really caught my eye, and I started playing early on in beta. So it was cool to every week see what those guys would come up with to add. Um, so look for a Prison Architect stream before too long. That is a fun game. We're going to have a really good time with that. I can guarantee it. But getting back kind of to the issue, I mostly just play kind of slow games, civilizations. I play a lot of things like that, mostly on PC. I think my problem is I've only had a good gaming PC once in my life. Normally my PCs aren't very good. Plus, I'm used to having a lot of people hanging out, and until recently, when it became much easier to stream directly to your TV and live cast to your TV, it was just such a headache trying to hook a PC up to a television for everybody to see. I just got used to consoles. So consoles, for me, are my social system, and when I want to sort of hang out by myself, I play PC games. I see some movement in the chat. Let me catch this fish and I'll see what you guys are talking about over there. The fish is just, there we go. God. Alright, what's happening over here? Undead says SimCity, Civ, Pirates, Railroad Tycoon, Transport Tycoon. Yeah, that's the sort of games that I really love. Robo says she's never played sim games before. They're not for everybody. If you're the sort of person who you like to have a fairly relaxed gameplay session and you like to think about what you're doing, for me, I like to be creative. So any game that allows me to be creative is awesome in my book. That's why when I get to build things or design things, I'm a crack junkie when it comes to that. So let me build a city, let me build a prison or a hospital. They're not for everybody, but like I said, if you like a really laid back, oftentimes creative and thoughtful gaming session, give them a try. There's a lot of amazing ones out there. For me, it's all about my mood. Sometimes I want to play something frantic, sometimes I want to play something scary, sometimes I want to play something like this where I can just relax. And I'm not one of these people who's going to say that one genre is better than the other. I'm glad we have every genre. I don't play sports titles, but I'm glad there are sports titles out there for people who do. Alright, we've got a record-breaking anchovy, and we are almost out of space. It is 3:10 p.m. We are going to head back to the farm, guys. We've had a pretty successful day at the beach. Theme Hospital was funny. Yeah, the swollen heads. That was my favorite from Theme Hospital. Here we go. I don't think we've met Emily yet. I think I will love it here, Emily. Thank you. And she works at the saloon. Once again, if you guys see somebody you're interested in thinking we should romance, just give a shout out. What sort of genres are everybody into out there? What kind of games do you guys really like to play? Been talking about what I'm into. Kind of want to know what you guys are into. I just love games. I just love games. I'll play a mobile game if it's awesome. And there has been some good ones. There's actually a company that makes some really amazingly good mobile games. And I'm going to be preparing a little feature soon to show you. And it's kind of funny to make a video about mobile games, but I love this company and I love their games. So I just kind of want to let everybody know about what they do. And Taxter, for those of you who are familiar with Taxter, he needs no introduction. For those of you who might not be, Taxter Games is a small little indie game developer. Had a really cool little game come out. A lot of fun. Alright, so we've got a couple more quests. One of the missions, build a coop. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. We are going to need that relatively soon. See, we've met 16 out of 28 people. Let's take a look here. They look cool. Purple-haired girl. Okay, Robo saying she wants to date purple-haired girl. Undead loves everything. His first love was LucasArts adventure games. Robo likes a mix. Bought Taxter's game. That's cool. Do you guys remember the name of it? Because I'd like to mention it. It's Midnight Release, or because it's kind of skipping my mind. What is the name of his game? Midnight Screening? Yeah, I'm with you, Undead. Every game, every genre, it's all good. There we go. Look at that. Like a boss, we are a level 1 farmer. And level 1 fishing. That's what you get when you fish like a madman. Look at that. Look at that money rolling, guys. We are going to Backpack City, because I think it was 2,000. Watch it be 5,000 and we're just screwed. The Midnight Show. Yeah, Taxter Games, The Midnight Show. It's a mobile game. It's $1.99. It was one of the best uses of a $1.99 that I've come into lately, so give it a check out. It was a really fun game. The Midnight Show. Plus, Taxter's a really cool guy. So, $1.99 to support a little indie developer that's got a lot of passion. I'll do that. I'm a big believer in supporting the little guys. Because this game was made by one guy. One guy did everything in this game. To tell you the truth, little independent developers have been responsible for some of my favorite gaming experiences over the past few years. So I really believe in supporting indie developers as much as I can. Yeah, Midnight Show. It's an 80s themed game. I love the music. I really love the music. What about you? So, okay, we're going to think about it. What do we want to try to do today? We'll have 300 gold to buy seeds with, because I'm thinking the backpack is 2,000. So, we're going to kind of screw around for a little bit. Pierre's isn't open for a little bit anyways. But I think the backpack is 2,000. So once we get that, we're going to have a lot more flexibility in what we can do. So we're going to be able to make more money every day because we can hold more, which means we can sell more. So just killing a little bit of time. Pierre's opens at 9 a.m., I think. So Robo loves the music in Midnight Show as well. Yeah, really fun game. I really liked it. I went to the Play Store as soon as I kind of heard about it because I thought he seemed like a cool guy. I bought it and played through it. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and $2, well worth it. I wouldn't mind giving it another playthrough later as well. So it was a solid investment. Like I said, support the indie developers, man. Absolutely support those guys. Support the small streamers, support the indie devs, support people who are passionate about gaming. Because gaming's a pretty sacred thing to everybody, I think. I mean, everybody in this chat, I would think it's safe to say you guys are passionate about gaming. You're sitting here watching me play and talk about a game. So, you guys are obviously passionate about games. Alright, we're going to head over to Pierre's now. because I'm pretty sure that he opens at 9. It's Saturday. The worst thing is when you need something and you go to Pierre's and you realize it's freaking Wednesday and Pierre isn't open. So, uh-oh, cutscene, guys. Mayor Lewis is looking forlorn. Hello, Mayor Lewis. It is kind of a shithole, isn't it, Lewis? Let's see. Oh, Wirehead's game, Death Rings of Jupiter. I didn't know he had a game. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out too. Thanks for the heads up on that, Undead. I did not know he had a game, actually. Lewis is still yammering on about this community center. It is kind of shameful, actually. They'd rather sit in front of the TV. They'd rather sit on their computers with their internet, watching them streamers playing video games and using foul language. You kinda do. So where things can kind of branch. We can team up with Joja and get him to sell it, or we can revive it. For this playthrough, we're going to actually play on this farm off and on periodically over time to come. We are going to end up teaming with Joja because I've never done that before. So basically what he's saying, buy a Joja membership, he sells it. I don't know if I want to go inside. I don't know if I'm up to date on my tetanus. Undead says don't trust him. Yeah, I don't really like going into this creepy-ass building with this old guy. Listen to how creepy the ambient sounds are for a minute, guys. It's funny because for such a pleasant little game, some of the sound effects are creepy as hell. What the fuck is that? Behind you! Uh-oh. Must be all that meth I've been smoking. No, I guess I'm methed out, dude. Alright. I'm okay. I'm stabilizing. I don't think it was a rat, Lewis. I think it was a demon. There's another one. Oh my god, the place is infested. Yeah, worrying you. I'm the one tripping out seeing little gremlin demons from hell everywhere. I need some, like, serious antipsychotics. I could do that. So basically, what just popped up, they're little forest spirits, and they're going to kind of be our pals throughout the game. There's a lot of really neat little things that those guys help you with. They're going to give us really cool prizes, but, well, they would, except, as I said, we are going to sell our souls to JoJoCo. Let's check that backpack. I think it's 2G. Yes. Boom. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, that's fucking right. Look at that, guys. Look at all this inventory space. Holy shit, we can do anything we want. And what we want right now is actually, we're going to plant more parsnips. So check it out. We've got a crop of potatoes back on the farm. We've got some parsnips. We've got our big backpack. It's only day 6. So we're progressing pretty well. Investigate the community center. Well, we're going to do that later. What's going on in the chat, little buddies? Yeah, little They're actually really cool. There's something that really big that they can do for you late in the game, but I'm not going to tell you because it's kind of cool to see for yourself. Okay, so we are going to till up some land and plant our new parsnips. Yeah, I'd say we've got a really good start going so far. Something special happens at the end of year 3, and once I found out about that, ever since then, whenever I start a new game, I kind of try to challenge myself to see how advanced I can get my farm within 3 years. But the first time I played, I just sort of took it leisurely. I just did what I wanted. See, that's one of the cool things I like about games like this that have no real destination or end game. You can do it however you want. If you want to play it trying to progress as quick as you can do that. If you just want to chill and like, I mean, hell, you could just fish all the time if you wanted to. Okay, it's 11:20 a.m. We've got our plants, we got our backpack. Let's do a little bit more maintenance on the farm. Looking good. Undead says fish all day. Actually, yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. We'll grab our rod of power. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and sell this leftover stuff. We'll take the sai with us. Drop a few things off, and then we'll fish. Like I said, if you guys really want to get things cooking fast, kind of play it like this. You get a few little crops going, and just fish like a madman as much as possible. There's so many angles that open up for you in this game as far as things you can do. I don't think there's really a right answer. I'm sure there is. I'm sure somebody out there has a well, actually list. Well, actually, if it's super efficient, if you do this and this and this. I don't play games that seriously. Plus, I don't have the time to play games that seriously. I'm not like a min-maxer sort of guy, where everything I do has to be absolutely optimal. That's why you're never going to see me streaming anything looking like an extreme pro. Because I just play too many games to get amazing at just one. And somebody asked earlier if I can affect stuff in nature. I can't affect things like that. But I can with trees, shrubs, stuff that's laying around. I figured we'd cut that tree down. It's the same as on the farm. This is all going to grow back. And there was a request for some fishing. We are going to do that. Now, it's an option at this point. You can start getting into making friends with the villagers and getting a romance going. But that is going to be a giant headache this early in the game. Because you have to give lots of presents. And almost everything you come up with, you're going to want to sell, or use, or convert to something. Got ourselves a smallmouth bass. We're not going to be able to do too much fishing, because our stamina bar is really, really running low. I was second low on that one. So, catch a few more fish, call it good for the day. And we are coming up on the end of week 1. So we've done some pretty kick-ass things for week 1. Getting that backpack early was a big coup. Absolutely something we wanted to do. Alright, let's see. Undead asks, are there wild animals to catch? No. The only animals in the game are ones that you buy from the rancher, Marnie. So there are no wild animals. Sorry, just kind of got caught there in the ambience. We're going to go for probably one more fish. And then we need to head back to the farm. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I do not like to fish in real life, but yet, give me a video game with pretend fish, and I'm into it. I don't know if any of you guys ever played World of Warcraft, but fishing in that game ended up being a really big deal. There were crazy-ass, super hard-to-catch fish that were in really hard-to-get locations. So, it was a whole big thing of its own. A slight little bit of energy left. I'm thinking we're going to do something not too taxing. We're just going to cut a little bit of grass. Undead says the last fishing game he played was on Dreamcast. Dreamcast was a hell of a system. What was the game you played, Undead? Go ahead and sell off some of this extra stuff we have. We do have enough wood now at this point. We can go repair that bridge. So that's something we might consider doing in a little bit. So there we go. It's another successful farming day. Down on the farm. Sega bass fishing with the special controller. That's ringing a bell. Didn't it look like the, I'm not sure about the terminology, I'm not a fisherman, but didn't it look like the mechanism with the wheel that you, like the reel portion of it? Didn't it look like that, I think? Because I'm pretty sure I know what Undead's talking about. I'm pretty sure I saw that back in the day. So, weather, it's gonna rain. That's once again amazing news. Queen of Sauce, you always want to check television. She gives you recipes, tons of them. So here we go, stir fry. Right now we can't cook anything because if you look around the house, it's a dump and I don't even have a refrigerator. But eventually we can make our own dishes. Alright, check it out. We've got some potatoes. We're going to make more money. Go ahead and water our new parsnip crop. Okay, I was wrong. Earlier I told you guys that potatoes kept growing. They don't. I'm thinking of a lot of other crops. For some reason I thought they did. Huh. Oh well, it doesn't matter. There are so many crops in the game. They all have different uses, different purposes. Okay, so we're going to go over here. Let's think about what we want to do. 289 gold. I'm thinking we're going to hit up Pierre's. It's Sunday. He's open. We'll hit up Pierre. We'll get some more seeds. And we'll go ahead and plant those. We'll also fix that bridge. Kind of make it, since we're heading into town today, make it a twofer. Let's see, Undead's been around, spend, you fished your whole life, Robo, wow. Fishing in real life is boring. Robo says she did it every summer. And you only caught one. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of real life fishing, but sounds like Robo's not either. It's still early for Pierre. We're going to fix that bridge up first. And we'll make it a threefer because we can get a few extra little goodies. Alright, so there we go. One more section opened. Now, there's a point to this island. When we want to get married, this place over here is going to be a pretty important part of it. In the meantime, it's just another that sometimes has extra shells for us to pick up and sell. Undead says I should catch the butterflies. Robo says no, I cannot catch butterflies, so you're in luck. This is not Skyrim. I will not be the Dovahkiin. pulling wings off of butterflies today. I'm thinking we might have to grow up. Somebody's got a mission for us. 90 gold to anybody who catches 3 anchovies. I think that might be possible. What do you think, guys? Go with more parsnips, maybe? Or how about some tulips? Yeah, we'll get a few tulips going. And as you can see, the next backpack is up for sale, and that'll open all of our inventory. Alright, let's try... We're going to do a little bit of fishing before we head back to the farm. See if maybe we can get the anchovies. It's kind of annoying sometimes because you'll get quests to give them things and the stuff won't be available. They'll ask for fish or vegetables that are out of season. So sometimes it's a pretty good idea to keep a couple of everything in store, just in case you get a request for something that's out of season. You can just hand it right over like, oh, I have one of those in one of my boxes. Undead yells, sewer, yes. We can go into the sewer, and yes, there are unique things happening in the sewer. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot go into the sewer. Actually, we're going to do a rain check. I just realized it happened, and there's something new that I need to show you guys. I think you are going to dig this. Because if you recall, we got a letter from Jojamart. They were talking about their digging operation, and the cave-in is cleared. So what we're going to do is go investigate the area they mentioned. And I think some of you might be quite interested in what we will find. Because it's up here just a short little ways. We were there earlier in the stream. Yep, there's my BFF for life. And bada bing, here we go. What could this be? Who is this mysterious person? Marlin. My head looks kind of like a turnip from the back. Or a radish. Peering down the mine shaft. Good ore, you say? Basically saying it's filled with hell beasts. Got a sword. Yeah. Cave time. Sword time, guys. And he runs the Adventurers Guild right outside the cave. Check it out. We could be a member of the guild. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Now, one thing I highly recommend from dozens of hours, keep your sword and your pickaxe right next to each other. And we are going to go into the caves, the mines of Moria. Check it out. We've already found the way down to the next level. The levels are randomly generated. Check it out. We got a geode. Sometimes there are interesting things inside. Now, every 10 levels we descend through the mine, we're going to get a cool prize. Check it out. Copper ore. Ore is going to be used for most of the really valuable stuff we're going to want to do. We're going to kind of explore a little bit. See what we can see. Check it out. We've got some valuable gems, it looks like. Got ourselves a topaz. Get a little bit more copper ore. Got ourselves a quartz. Yeah, these levels are totally generated. The only ones that are not randomized are every 10 levels. Gems, bug meat. RoboClay eats bug meat. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Lots of copper. Lots and lots of copper. We need that. Always pays to smash this stuff up. Look at that. Got some pretty good treasure. Now we'll break some rocks. We're going to see if we can find the staircase down. If you remember earlier, when I turned the TV on, there was an issue about luck. Luck affects drops and likelihood of finding things in here. Get some more bug meat. Undead likes bug meat. Everybody loves bug meat. It's a hot commodity. Look at this slime. He just doesn't want to freaking die. It's running a little low on energy, and you also do not want to pass out in the mine. Or really anywhere. What happens when you pass out in this game? You'll get revived back at your house. Random stuff from your inventory will be lost. Not anything irreplaceable. And you'll be fatigued the whole next day. So you really don't want to pass out. I'm going to try to get down to the 10th level. But it's kind of a guessing game. It just depends on if we can find the stairs quicker than our stamina runs out. Because I don't think we can eat bug meat. I don't think. Let me check. Yeah. A juicy wad of bug meat. Alright. That is finger-licking good. You do get stronger weapons. All kinds of, like, cool swords and things like that. There we go. Sometimes, on some levels, the enemy will drop the staircase, because that's sensible. Alright, we're on level 7. We might be able to pull this off. It's only 4:50 p.m. We're good on health. It's just the stamina is what really concerns me. Because we're really low. There we go. Eight floors. We might be able to pull this off, guys. We might just be able to pull this off. Because usually it's going to be down to the wire, I'm not going to lie. Swinging your sword actually doesn't take stamina, interestingly enough. Hey, check it out. It's a kelp. If we could pick that up, it would give us a little bit of energy. So we're just going to throw away that flower. Yeah, green algae, not kelp. It's not much, but it can give us a little bit of a boost. Number in top left. Oh, floors. Yeah. So we're on floor 8. You are correct. It's not a lot, but all we need is just a bit more. Wow, look at all this ore, guys. Got a lot of monsters down here. And all we have to do is just find one staircase and we are good. 7 p.m. It's getting a little late. Uh-oh, he's fatigued pretty badly. Look, check it out. We made it. That was luck. Now we're going to get a treasure. We have room. Leather boots. There you go. Alright. And every 10 levels, you get to use this elevator and skip on down. So, there we go. Got some boots. Yeah, I was really lucky, guys, seriously. I was looking and I'm like, because you'll notice now, anytime he does an action, he kind of sweats. He's pretty fatigued. So we're going to be a little screwed over for the morning, but totally worth it. We are going to go ahead and put our boots on, because these boots are made for walking. Oh, I forgot we had a fish. There we go. Because if we get a little bit of energy back before we go to bed, then we won't be fatigued in the morning. There we go, we're good. So long as we're not in the red, we can wake up in the morning and we're going to be good to go. Robo, good job. That was very close. Yeah, that was uncomfortably close. Extremely uncomfortably close. So, we've picked up a lot of really good treasure. We're just going to go ahead and dump everything into our box. And I think at this point, guys, this has been a pretty good first week of Stardew Valley. So I think we'll end the stream here, because this will be the end of our first week. I'll play this some more in the future if you guys are interested, and we can kind of work on our farm, see where it gets us. So that's if everybody's interested. I'll kind of gauge feedback. But as it stands, hope you guys enjoyed checking out Stardew Valley. I highly recommend it. Just let me know if you're interested in seeing some more of it, and we'll do a part 2. And thanks a lot, you guys, for showing up. And I will talk to you next time. Thanks.